need to change, but we should never doubt the value of New Zealand wool in the fibre market. It is unique. It's not a commodity. It's a niche fibre which should be highly valued. And you know, what we have to do is come up with a strategy that will extract that value. So, and then the grower response here was really going to give you the ability to track the activities of Wools of New Zealand and its progress in these markets. And you know, we'd like to be able to, you know, those I'm not sure if any of you are on our database with your email address, but we send out regular updates on this to the growers as to developments that are happening in these markets at the moment. So as I said, I don't expect you to read this, but I did get it onto one slide, and that was the challenge. And really, what I wanted to do was to link the supply chain with our strategic objectives. Down the side and across the top, really is that integrated supply chain, which is really important in terms of being able to develop that value or create that value in the market. So that is actually a lamb. I know it's sad, but many people say, "What do you got a poodle up there for?" I put it here just because I thought that was quite quirky, and I think the thing about you know, this wonderful fibre we call wool is it's a natural product and it is cool. You know, one thing that amazes me is when I go out into the market is the quality and the range of carpets I see that are manufactured across the world out of our wool. Unfortunately, you know, you don't see these products in New Zealand. They're not here. You can't buy them. They're not sold. They're not displayed. But these are works of art. In fact, if you come into our office, we've got a number of them hanging on the wall. They're too good to put on the floor, but many people do put them on their floor in the States and Europe, and they put them on the floor because they basically are a statement. They are a painting that they can put on the floor, and they transform a room, and that's what they can do with that's what they do with New Zealand wool, and that's something they can't do with synthetic fibre. So we have this wonderful fibre here that makes the most expensive rugs and carpets in the world, and you guys are still getting, you know, $2.80 odd a kilo. So you know, clearly there's something wrong. Clearly we've got to change it. We've talked to our manufacturers about this. On the first trip, I've been in the job for about 3 days, and the first trip I went to the States with Teresa Gatting and three farmers from Banks Peninsula, and you know, I knew nothing. Apart from what I'd read, I knew very little about the industry, so it was very much an educational trip for myself. And looking back on that trip, we made one strategic error in that we went in there sort of pleading our case, I guess, saying, you know, this is unsustainable. You know, we look at the carpets you're selling out here, you know, $250 a square metre is not unusual. And the farmer back home is at that time, I think, was probably getting $3.50. And we said to them, you know, I mean, how much more can you pay for your wool? Can you pay more for your wool, for your carpets?